And what's up? And what's good, Max? A lot of, it's me, King Molly Plays, and I don't know why, but like before I started filming, I was like, you know what should I do right now? Because like I had nothing to do because I was bored as hell. So I'm like, you know what? Either I play a game, do art, or like do whatever the fuck I want, or make another video for another episode for the series. So I'm like, you know what, fuck that. I'm making another episode for the series. I actually debated if I should or should not. So yeah. I don't know why, but every time I'm like trying to figure out what I'm doing, I'm always like, why the fuck do I do this to myself? But yeah, so like I just like, you know, like I was like back home from school. I was what, like figuring out what the fuck I'm gonna do with myself after like I got home from school. And then I was like, you know what, maybe I might do something stupid, like, you know, because like my friend, like my actual favorite friend and I always like debate on doing something stupid. So yeah, anyways, enough about that. Let's get into the video without further ado. Oh my god, bro. So you had joined this Squid Games because like you wanted. Oh my god, bro, my brain is already malfunctioning. Fuck, I hate that when my brain malfunctions. You get me? So I'm just like, what the actual fuck? So it had been years since your parents had kicked you out of your house and told you to go live on your own and do whatever the hell you want to do, but to never come back to their house again. You got mad and said, fuck you, Mom and Dad, under your breath, and just went to go stay with your aunt. But your aunt said that she wouldn't let you in because your parents had told her not to let you into her house. Or fuck them. So you debated what to do or not. After that, you got help from a friend who's now player 196, and she helped you stay. She let you stay at her house until like you and both decided to join the Squid Games. And then y'all like when everyone was called to introduce themselves, you were up after player 196, right after, like, I don't know when y'all did the introduction thing, but I think that you'd like take a picture and like then like you go around like sitting in a circle and then introducing yourselves. So that's kind of like my point of view on that shit. So yeah, when it was your turn, you like started speaking nervously, saying like so it's like, this is you. Hi, I'm listener, and my favorite color is whatever your favorite color is, and oh my god, bro, what the fuck did I do this? I really hope I could at least like have some money to help myself with my life, because my parents are assholes, along with my aunt, because my aunt is being an asshole to me again. So yeah, that was you, and then this is Thanos. Oh my god, who is that? Bro looks way more attractive than player 196 for sure. Am I developing a feeling on her? Nah, it's whatever. Besides, I'm legendary. Why would I need her? Thanos had developed a crush on you and was trying to like play it off like as to thinking like, you know, it's like some shit that's going on in his head. But the more he saw you, the more his mind got over you. Eventually it becomes too much, and like one day you and player 196 had to go to the restroom. So you both went. Thanos was in a fight with another player, And, like, before, like, the player that Thanos was fighting with could stab him with a fork, Thanos had offered him a hug, which was really strange because normally he was mad and cocky, whatever the hell his personality was, and he did not feel like hugging anyone. But the players that Thanos was fighting with thought that was strange, so the player ended up giving in and hugging Thanos, only to be discovered that he had stolen the fork and stabbed him in the back, and now that player was dead. And then when you got out of the bathroom, you stared in horror along with player 196 on what Thanos was doing. You grabbed the fork from Thanos' hand and said, "Thanos, what the hell is wrong with you?" Then player 196 is like, "I gotta go do something." And then at every game, Thanos would want to pair up with you and others. With you, and then you would be uncomfortable. You didn't know why this was happening, and the more you realized what Thanos actually wanted, the more you got scared of him. To the point where you even had to stay with player 196 and 456 just to be away from Thanos. But Thanos got really mad at that, so he was like jealous because he thought you were avoiding. He thought what he was doing was normal, but he didn't know it was driving you crazy. So that night, when player 456 and 196 were asleep, you were in your bed. Like, you had your little sketchbook and a pencil. You snuck those in with you because why not? They were easily hideable. You were drawing something that made you happy. And then you closed your book and put your pencil in behind your ear and went to sleep. And then that night, while you were sleeping, it was like 2 or 3 in the morning. You woke up because you had to use the restroom, but you couldn't find out where the restrooms were. So you used your phone's flashlight, and then you made your way to the bathroom. After you got back from the bathroom, you felt a feeling of unease that someone was watching you. Then the next thing you know, someone put a hand over your mouth and grabbed you by your waist. You looked up to see Thanos covered in more blood, but this time you recognized the 2 dead corpses as your 2 friends from protecting you from Thanos. Like, your 2 friends, players 456 and 196, dead. And Thanos was laughing maniacally, and he said, "Baby, why are you hiding from me? Don't you love me like I love you?" Thanos put you over his shoulder, and you were trying to fight him, but he was stronger than you were, so he got annoyed with that, and he just smacked you on the butt. And that got you to behave really well. So this is Thanos after he smacked you on the butt. "Dang, listener, I didn't know you were such a good girl like that. You gotta behave, or I might have to punish you again." Thanos took you with him to the bed. To his bed, to be exact. Then, oh my god. Then he had put his body on you and said, "You're mine. No one else's. You got that?" After that, you were never the same. You tried to escape from him, but he would always find you. After the Squid Games have ended, oh my fucking god. You got this as your chance to escape. And then you started running away from Thanos. And then Thanos eventually found you. Then he did what you did not expect him to do. So he was like mad because like he loved you, but he didn't know that you hated him because he killed your 2 friends. Then he like I think like oh my fucking god, what the fuck am I doing? So like you were still in the games, so yeah. Whenever like you were around him, you would feel uneasy. Any player you talk to would be either killed by him or by the guard or the creepy ass doll. Then there came the time when the bathroom thing happened, where I don't know if in Squid Games y'all take a shower, but I'm gonna say you do. So you were in the shower, you had your clothes ready. It's just the same uniform as all the time. But you were taking a shower because you smelled like shit, obviously. Like, I'm sorry if that's offensive, but really, you did smell like shit. So I'm sorry. Then Thanos came in. Then sneaked into the bathroom where you were, like, trying to prepare for your shower. He saw you as you were, like, stripped down off your clothes until you were just completely naked. And then Thanos did the same because his were stained with blood. And he was obviously dirty with blood. After you had done stripping out of your clothes and he did the same, you got into the shower and he snuck in behind you. And you were washing your hair while singing. Then you were dancing. And then when you were done washing your hair and you were like washing your body, you opened your eyes from washing your hair and noticed a familiar purple-haired male in front of you. "Hey, listener," Thanos said with a smirk. You got scared and covered your private parts and told him what the actual fuck is wrong with him because you wanted your privacy, but he obviously invaded it. Then Thanos told you to bend over, which you did. Then he saw your butt, and then he smacked it again, and he said, "Why'd you shower without me? That's not very friendly of you." After that, no matter what you did, Thanos wanted to do it with you. And then after that, there was no escaping from him. He would constantly bite you on your neck. And then you would like forcefully moan because you didn't want him upset anymore. And then, like, what the fuck else did you do? Like, whenever you wanted to see, like whenever you took a shower, he would have to take it with you because he wanted to be with you. And also wanted to see you completely naked. And then, last but not least, whenever you slept on your bed, he would be on your bed with you, either like with his head on your, I don't know, on like your boobs, or probably like, or like trap you between his arms and legs. Then you had enough and just gave up on your own. Gave up and then just said, "Fuck it, it's not worth him getting mad." So you didn't know it until like a player, like player 60067, just told you that he had become a Yandere when he saw you because like he fell in love with you and thought that like players 456 and 196 who are protecting you from him are like keeping you away from him. So players 067 kept observing him, and she like told you because like she was another one of your friends, and she told you that Thanos had become a Yandere over you. So that would explain why he was acting like that with you. eventually, player 067 had to run away and hide because Thanos was coming, and you were obviously scared. Then he's like, "You're mine, baby girl," and that's the end of the story. Well, like video. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed that episode. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll probably do another episode. Anyway, thanks. Bye.